Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Get him, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! You know what to do. Sick him, Torgal! Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy!
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one! Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Get him, boy! You know what to do. Get him, boy! Over here. Get him, boy! Get him! That's enough! Get him! Who's there? Oh no! There, boy! Get him! There, boy! You know what to do, boy! Get him! There, boy! Over here. There, boy!
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
My mother ordered this. Why?
Clive.
I know. It could wait. You know what to do. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Over here. Over here. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Not this time. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. You with me. I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Too late! Gav! Clive! Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Yes? What? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. And be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. Is that all?
I see I'm busy here. So, what'll it be? Anything else?
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breathe.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Radiance.
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the thirds?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
It's all gone. You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn...
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, nothing, that's what. I buggered it right. Worst of all, that letter I lost?
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers that... No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? If you can find everything I dropped, and if you can find Sid's letter.
If it's there.
I trust...
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter went long. Very long out in the elements. I should make for Sandbreck as soon as I can.
Wanted to send a message.
I heard Otto barking at his lion.
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left.
Why leave the safety of the hide?
For coin. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And oh, wait.
I was.
Then...
I'll do what I can.
Oh,
what can you do?
His name is Randall. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper.
I'll speak to it.
Safe.
did the grocer know his daughter? What can I interest you in today? Good day.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. He was expected back at the high...
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes. Though, thinking of...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here. I do hope nothing's happened.
Can I have another cup, Teddy? Sun's setting fast.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but...
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I... Goblins. Why am I not surprised? Get him! You know what to do, boy. Wake!
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the south gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him?
A while.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And...
Don't tell me. Turn. For supper.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you did...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in it. No idea if it was your letter.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well...
To the village.
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideout.
Found the things. Only a little worse.
And all thanks to losing those...
Is it about Kurt?
She's off studying in Canver.
You never met?
Oh, so I'd say... If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be...
Was it?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes lead. If you ask me, somewhat fouls. Just...
All right.
Well? What do you want? Should last you a good while. And?
Very well.
And how might this old soul be of service? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. You wish to study the tomes?
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going... Sid's been talking about bringing down a Mother Crystal since I've known him.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
Seems the Hyde and his legions are on the march again. This time...
Another war.
All as the great Grieg... Still, with a fair is making...
The checkpoint.
That's right. And it lucky for you.
This.
Well, no, not that. That, and it's the dame, will see you safely through Northreach. We go away.
That's...
She's the... And she's...
A woman.
I'll be...
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you goat. Otto's and his nose. Anyway, reckon you could... Quick look.
Oh, you're Sid's man. If I couldn't trouble you for some...
depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a...
They're probably...
So?
I can...
That'll do. Tell them, Nick.
I'll let them.
Appreciate...
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here.
Truly. I'm hungry.
Wait here. I won't be long.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper. That'll be enough today.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been seen?
Master Quentin will never forgive me. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You wear the hank if you're a friend.
And you need...
I do indeed. Oh, I suppose I tried, and if I don't... You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to... Please?
All right.
Oh...
Sun's setting fast.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever...
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of our...
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quentin commands, as do we all. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well?
Bread and wine. Hopefully this'll be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
What happens to us now, brother?
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Looks like that was the last of them. I better let...
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps went...
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I... Our Gotand Rouge fetches a hand of vineyards when... Well, I'll...
Done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think when I saw...
All right. How many...
I was out of the door too far. They looked at...
Anything catch your eye? That all, is it?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this out of the way.
Get him, boy!
Sick of Torgal! Over here. I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the Golden Stables!
People will think twice about pushing us around again. Thank... No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot...
But you weren't.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah? When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. The Empire might be in...
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're...
And there'll be a mug of something tasty wait.
Right!
There he is, the man of the hour.
Fancy giving us a hand? Here you go. Think you can help?
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. I find Sid and Jill before this Dane finds me. Mistakes. Sicko Torgal! Over here. There. No.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the Dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get...
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Each one is handcrafted from the finest desert wood.
It all smells so
Give me one of those hands.
How about a plum for the apple of your...
With reds, whites, ales,
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
I simply can't decide. I'll just have to take them all.
Spices from the faraway deserts of Dalmac.
And what can I do for you?
And a fine, fine day to you.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the Vale. How about the Vale?
My cousin in the capital said they lost another war.
You! Where the devil?
What are you bleeding shit-a-bed bearer?
The markets are at the very...
Think I might see you tonight?
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I...
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble I have business beyond these, and who better than someone in... Would you be willing to help a
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. There are 3 in total. A grocer?
Nothing dangerous.
Why, of course not. And, though strongly.
However do they get that color?
There's nothing here for your kind, Brandy.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Sorry about the welcome. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
I have no business.
Well, I have business with you. A package.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him.
Fine. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind. Whether you have the coin or not.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the... That is no burden off my back. And this...
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. The guards find that. Etienne likes it. Tell him there's more where that came from. For a price.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
To confiscate any objects.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
I believe these...
Delightful. The dame...
You don't say.
You mean the crystals? No need...
Why not just tell me in the...
An honest man, after all. And despite...
I didn't realize...
As care...
I think...
Yeah, a reward. I thank you. As will I...
The monk. It's already there.
Sergeant's got it in for us to... Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for...
Well, you lost or something?
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and star.
That'll be why he's strutting about.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really...
How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earn that?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous suck.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you... Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Now,
If that's what you...
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright. So you know one end of a... Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? And a bearer! In the Dane's favour anyway.
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
The Emperor's finest.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
What do you think? No.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those with...
All right.
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, not for the what contemptible though it is, and despite which...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much. Here, deliver these, but keep them... What food I can provide, go 3 beds.
It's no...
Tragic. Be discreet.
You won't be...
I'm afraid...
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well. I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave. Now.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
It's not been half a moon since Belling's tour.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. You need... But I won't. And what of your... And wait. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
All right. You...
Business. Though not my own.
Ah, so just as well.
So he really...
There was a time. He was one of the...
Rare for...
A fact, my sister...
Bloody...
Gives you facts, no one.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
I'm told you share a bedchamber. Did she...
Before she went missing. Only that she did mention a name.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered. She thought about it.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with it.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need it.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let his... I'll know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Did one of them get on this side?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Let's make this quick.
Over here. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Go on, back to the pens with you. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be...
You heard me. Shift your asses. You, Brandon! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A while? Well, don't just stand there gawping.
All right.
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spy. He's over that way, towards the coast.
Someone whose son's in mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But the wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet. That wolf was trained. Better trained by... You are the entertainment, nothing more.
Nor am I. You'll pet...
See? I told you, he talks...
You're not. Well, the sins of the slave...
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. And unless you wish to share...
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Fits you here. Can you...
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect... How can they think so little of sending us...
Simple. Because you, bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're still.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home. Same with bearers. The realm's nest too much. Here.
You don't have to.
Take it. Till then.
Have you seen I let her out of her pen while I think she's lost?
I can't promise.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad, and she likes
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to what?
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by... Why should I help you, eh?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe.
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was... That girl's holding...
The windmill.
Off with you now.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bear...
No.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. just like you.
Dad said...
They do. Parents, but you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
I...
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want? Good riddance.
It's my turn. Let me try.
I'll be needing some more straw for the stables. One of the ends just gave.
If even a granny is missing, the collectors left my head on a pile.
Pull that clean.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way, but only one's been...
Is he still here?
A trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sods. If you seek him out, keep your head. Fact is, folks, and that's even.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps...
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's... what is it that...
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it, but old though it was, an antique, I stood for.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. Over here. Get him! Sick of Toggle! Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you...
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no, by the looks of things.
We both found it.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Think she's got herself. We know it's all talk.
If you mean that...
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting.
I think he meant to ask her something else.
Wed? Where would they have gone? And we all know what happens to dessert. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that why?
Oh, there won't be any covering up. Speaking of which, could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne. Right.
If it was a message...
You are still in one piece. You will be pleased to hear that your companion... They said they would meet you at a little chapel.
Thank you, but... I was on my way to see you.
You found... I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. The Vale counts among its patrons several high rank, according to one of the looser-tongued.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that but that couldn't possibly be true now, could...
I will.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new